Hey guys, it's your girl RP. I'm back. It's been a very long time. I don't think I filmed in over maybe a year or so, but we're not going to dwell on that. We're just going to move past that because we move. Yeah, okay, right. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited because I've got like a lot of content that I actually want to release. I've got a lot of content that I'm just not fearful anymore about whether I should do it or not. I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. Like, there's just no point of dilly-dallying. Yeah, in fact, actually, this is going to be a series. So my plan for 2020 is to release a bunch of series, and this is going to be the first one. So in this series there will be 6 episodes, and it is called Laying the Foundation. So we're going to start off now. I didn't want to wait till 2020 to actually begin because I just feel like there's no need. The reason why I'm doing this now is because we need to get ourselves in gear from now. We don't need to wait for New Year's to say that, yeah, we're going to start fresh. We're going to, you know, I don't know, rebrand new or whatever it is. We're going to start now. There's never really a right time, to be fair, anyway. So you might as well just start now. Why do you need to start next week? Why do you need to start on the 1st when half of you are going to be probably drunk anyway? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So just start from now. Like, get the habits in, get the preparation in from now. Let's begin from now. Yeah, okay. So as I said, it's going to be a 6-part episode. The series is called Laying the Foundation. The reason why I have named it this is because I believe that we have to build our characteristics first before we even think about maybe opening a business, before we even think about I don't know, creating certain things. Or I just feel like we have to get ourselves right first before we can do anything else. I feel like once we build ourselves and we have a foundation where it's solid, we can build on top of that. I feel like if we are feeble and, you know, easy to break, anything we try and build in our lives, it will crumble, which is why I've named it Laying the Foundation, because we have to start off with us and building ourselves up first, and everything else will just be so easy and come so easy because we're ready, we're prepared, you know, we've got the characteristics to sustain whatever it is that God brings to us in our life. So that's why I've named it Laying the Foundation. And so we're gonna kickstart with episode 1, which is, drum roll please, called oh my gosh, I've actually forgotten. It is called, oh my god, it's actually just gone out of my head. Episode 1 is called, no, I cannot believe this. Episode 1 is called oh my lord, this Rock Bottom. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just forgotten that. Like, it's literally just went out my head. Okay, anyways, episode 1 is called Rock Bottom, and I've named it Rock Bottom because sometimes we have to hit rock bottom for us to understand and get to a place of where we really want to change. You know, often we say to ourselves, I want to change, I want better for myself, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna maybe smoke anymore, I'm not gonna drink anymore, I'm not gonna, you know, allow people to you know, dictate my life for me, I'm gonna be strong, you know, all of these things that we kind of want to be a better person. You know, I'm gonna get my health up, I'm gonna, you know, start exercising, start taking, you know, my passion more serious. All of these things, we need to hit that place of like, I can't get any worse than this. Like, my life can't get any worse than this. This situation cannot get any worse. I can't get any lower than where I am already. And sometimes we have to hit there to really be like, I want change. You know, we have to reach the ultimate bottom to really be like, no, things have got to change. You kind of have to have that fed up attitude of like, I am so fed up right now because of X, Y, and Z, and if things don't change, I'm gonna go like crazy. You kind of have to have that attitude. And once you kind of get that attitude and you kind of hit that place, honestly, the only way is up. It's up. You can't go any further down. The only place you can go is up. So that's the good thing. That is the good thing, is that the only place you can go is up, which, you know, even though it may not seem as a bright side, it is the bright side, because the only place you can go is up, you know. It means that you get to start again. It means that you get to pick yourself up. It means that you get to go forward. It means that you get to have another try. It means that you get to keep going. The fact that you're still here means that you still have a purpose to live out. So Rock Bottom is the title. Yeah, my gosh. Right, so the first thing, when you're in rock bottom, you start to evaluate everything. You're just like, I should have done that better. I should have done this. Why am I here? How did I get here? It's this person, it's that person, you know, why am I like this? These are the kind of questions you ask yourself. Like, you know, you just kind of get, yeah, as I said, that fed up attitude. You just kind of really evaluate your life and really look at life for what it is. And it's kind of a blessing in disguise being in that situation, because it's like you see everything like 3D, you know. Just imagine, did I just flip it on? Just imagine like your life just came up, like, and you can just see everything, all the mistakes you made, all the good things you done, just everything. And that's how, when you're in that place of rock bottom, that's how you kind of look at your life. You look at your life in a like widescreen 3D presentation, and you're just like, I should have done that. That's not how I behave. That's not me. Da, 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 da. And the beautiful thing is that you get to re-evolve yourself. You get to do things over. You get to change the perspective. That's the beautiful thing about hitting rock bottom. And in the season that we're in and where we're going to, you know, because we're going into 2020, you know, we're hitting a new decade. It's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be an awesome year. So I would say, before you even start to try and maybe build that business, or, you know, go for that job, or you know, whatever it is you kind of have a burning desire to do, just check yourself first. Check your characteristic first. Who are you? You know, who is it that you're trying to be? Because the thing is, your characteristics, and laying the foundation of your characteristics and building it to where it becomes solid, is what is going to sustain you throughout the rest of your life. Is that characteristics, is those characteristics that you build. It's, you know, being a better communicator if you're not, you know, it's being strong, being able to deal with your emotions, being able to be happy, being able to forgive. It's all these things. So building your character is so important, and getting to a level of where it's not that nothing doesn't bother you, but if something does arise, it's just like you're at peace with that. You know, that's where you're just like, you know, life is great then, you know. And it takes time. Never think things are overnight. It does take time. But I just want to remind you that building yourself first is what is going to sustain you for the adventures and ventures you go into. So I just want you guys to really just look at yourself first. Look at who you are, who you're trying to be, and pick at yourself. You know, be honest with yourself. You know, do you have a bad attitude? You know, are you petty? You know, do you not deal with confrontation good? Are you a good communicator? You know, all these things. Do you not accept love? Do you not want to give love? You know, all these little things, or whatever it is that that's within your character that you think is withholding you from moving forward in your life, look at yourself and really evaluate yourself and really say, do I want better, or am I gonna keep doing this? You know, do I want to move forward, or do I want to stay in the same place? So the first thing is identify. So you want to identify what the problem is. Once you identify what the problem is, you are already like one step like forward. You know, the fact that you've even said to yourself, okay, I've got a problem, I need to sort it out, that just shows for yourself that you are ready to make a change in your life, that you are ready to make things better in your life. And once you identify what the problem is, you're then able to do something about it. If you don't know what the problem is, you're not going to be able to solve it. You're not going to be able to you know, work at it or try and resolve it, because you don't know what is the problem. So once you identify what the problem is, then you have a way of dealing with it. Like for myself, one of my issues is that I didn't know how to dwell in my emotions. I didn't know how to deal with my emotions when I felt them. I would just kind of you know, push them away and be like, oh no, I've got stuff to do, you know. So if I wanted to feel angry, no, I don't have time to feel angry because I've got X, Y, and Z to do. I don't have time to feel sad because I've got this and the other to do. And I wasn't making time for my emotions to kind of dwell. And the thing is, that's an issue. You need to dwell in your emotions so you can move past them and then, you know, move on. But the thing is, I wasn't doing that. So me identifying that, I was able to then do something about it. And this is the next step. For me, I am a believer. So I believe in God. I believe that Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. So so for me, prayer is a very key part of my life. I now find that whenever I pray and nip things in the bud right then and there, it's dealt with, like it's done, no more going back, you know. So I find that prayer for me is very much key. If you're someone that you're not of faith, that's absolutely fine. If you have someone you can talk to about what it is you're going through, do that. Or if, for me as well, I like to journal. So if you like to journal, that's a good way of releasing what you're feeling and releasing, because it's kind of like you're kind of talking to yourself. But the thing is, it's good to do that because you're releasing all those emotions. You're releasing, because with these issues come pain. It comes a little bit of heartache, a little bit of unhappiness, a little bit of vulnerability, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of anger. You know, it's gonna attach all these emotions. But the thing is, it's good to feel these emotions because you're going through it, you know, you're going through the phase. So identify what the issue is, and then you're able to either pray about it or journal about it. I've also found that I like to kind of use voice notes now. So I will literally get my voice note thingy bobby on my phone and just talk, whether it's an idea that I've just come up with, whatever it is, I just talking to my phone. That's another way of just like releasing and also stating what the issue is. Because the thing is, don't leave things in your mind. You want to state what the issue is. So even if you're writing things down, I have a problem with communicating with others. I have a problem with confrontation. I have a problem with allowing myself to be loved. You know, these are all these are some of the things that you may be going through. Whatever it is that you're going through, just make sure that you're releasing it. You're releasing it out so that it's not stuck in. You don't want it to be up here. You want it to be on a piece of paper so you can see it. And then once we do that, then we start taking action. See, the thing is, you've kind of already taken action by praying and by journaling. Those are the actions that you've kind of taken. But it's you now also trying to remove these bad habits, because then the thing is that they're bad habits. They're bad habits that you don't want. They're bad habits that's hindering you from moving forward into your life. They're habits that's stopping you from going forward, you know. So you want to take action on these habits. And taking actions on these habits is little things. It's looking at how can I communicate better with people, you know, and really look at how you do communicate. If it's a case where, why is it that you feel like you can't communicate with people? That's taking action, because the thing is, you need to really get to the nitty-gritty of what the issue is. So why is it that you're not a good communicator? Why is it that you feel like you don't want to be loved? Why is it that you feel like you can't give love? Why is it that you feel like you can't wake up at 7 o'clock? Why is it that you feel like you need to eat every time you feel depressed? Why is it that you're depressed? Why is it that you get anxiety? All of these things. Finding out the cause is taking action, because once the cause is found out, then you're able to realize that, oh, it's because, I don't know, every time you try to talk to someone about an issue, they will shut you away. So now you don't know how to communicate. That may be, this is just an example, but all of these issues usually stem from, most of us, from our childhood. You know, most of us from when we're growing up. Most of us from maybe the environment that we're in. So it's allowing yourself to go through that phase as well. That's you taking action, because the thing is, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be lonely, because it's something that you have to do by yourself. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can have someone there to comfort you and to call upon every time maybe you feel a certain way, but you have to go through this, because you have to say to yourself, I don't want to feel like this no more. You have to say to yourself, I need to go through this so I can better myself. I need to go through this painful chapter in my life so that I can really move forward in my life. I don't want these things to hinder me anymore to the purpose and the calling that God has on my life, you know. So yeah, so that's the three things. So first is to identify, the second thing is to pray or journal or voice note about it, and then the third thing is taking action. And by you taking action is really dealing with the issue, because next week we're going to go into another episode and we're going to talk about forgiveness, and that's going to counteract for this episode as well on the taking action part. But yeah, identify, pray, journal or voice note about it, then you're releasing it. And then the third step is taking action. By taking action is you really dwelling in the emotion, and you really getting to the bottom of what is causing you to feel like this, you know. Because the thing is, you can identify that you're angry all the time, and then you can pray about it, because sometimes what it is that you don't really know why you're angry all the time. You don't know why it is that you don't know how to communicate with people, but the fact that you know that is an issue, you're identifying it. And then the thing is, once you pray or journal or voice note about it, then you can start to take the action of writing down maybe every time you feel angry, why is it that you feel angry, you know. That's you taking action. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really did. I can't wait for episode 2 now. So as I said, episode 2 will be about forgiveness, but I want you guys to really, because I'm going to do these videos weekly, so whenever I talk about a topic, I want you to really take that topic and then apply it to your life, apply it to your circumstance, your situation, and really during that week go over it. If you have to spend a month on it, spend a month on it. You know, there's no time limit. It's not timed. It's whatever suits you best. So really dwell in it. Really, you know, take whatever you need to take from it. If you have any questions for me, hit me up. I leave my email and stuff, and where you can find me, and that will be in my YouTube bio. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one, guys. So what's today? Today is the 23rd. So every Monday I'm gonna do a video. So every Monday 9 PM I'll do a video, and as I said, 6 episodes, and then yeah, then we'll be on to the next series. So I'm looking forward to it. And I just want to say a huge thank you to people as well, to you guys, because you guys have been so patient with me, especially people like my friends and stuff who's just like, Rochelle, you need to do YouTube, you need to do YouTube, like why are you not putting up no video there? And they've been patient with me, and they've kept encouraging me, and they've just kept, you know, pushing me, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm really happy about you know, doing this series, because it's quite close to home. So a lot of it I will be talking about my own experiences as well. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be sharing with you guys. Like honestly, yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much because I want to keep these videos short, but thank you guys for listening, and I hope to see you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. You click the like button, make sure you comment, let me know what you think. You know, any questions you've got, please, this is why I'm here. Message me, DM me, snap me. Yeah, see you next week. Bye guys.